Hello everyone, Billy Throttle here. We're back with some more Dungeon Clawler today. We're moving on to Garbage Greg. Since Garbage Greg is anything but garbage. He's the dungeon's janitor and makes sure the arcade stays neat and clean. He enjoys spending time with his 74 grandchildren and his firstborn son Bernie, although he's too busy lately. So I guess we know Bernie down here. And so we've already seen Bernie in action, and we can see why he's too busy, because you don't even have time to, play in your drops. It just, you have a time limit on those. But it looks like Garbage Greg's gimmick is 50% all items get removed after your turn, and are damage decreased by 2% for every item in your deck. So he looks like he wants to be a guy with a big deck here. So we'll keep that in mind. Probably overfill. Let's see. I guess once we get in there, we can see a little more on like how many items he drops into the claw machine all at once. We could check out the alternate costumes. We have Garbage Greg, the default outfit, and there's Blitz Greg. I think we're just gonna go with Garbage Greg. I like his mustache a little bit better. And if we're gonna keep climbing the debt level, we're on to 6. The enemies have 40% more health. All right, so Garbage Greg, what are we gonna do for you? I feel like Count Clockula for some heal. It's always a good one. I almost want to do like a... Well, he did have some plastic items, so maybe Magnet Claw isn't something we want. I don't think I want to do B for damn stuff. Maybe we'll take Bernie's Lucky Paw, since it said Bernie was one of his sons. We'd like extra money too. And what should our last one be? Damage decreased by 2 for every item in the deck. So we could double that up if we want to take his. Well, let's take another one of his. I guess we have like that base buff with this character, but we'll double it up. All right, and these plastic items, I think they're something we haven't used much. The plastic knife attacks the nearest enemy for 15 damage, decreases the damage by 5 each time it's used, resets after each fight. And the shield, the plastic shield, increases block by 15, decreases its block amount by 5 each time it's used, resets after each fight. So they're stronger at the beginning and then weaken each time you use them. So and I guess they separate up here so you can see, we have one that does 10 block, one that does the original 15 block. We'll have to see how those plastic items upgrade. All right, so our rewards, Lucky Shield. Glass cleaner. All glass items inside the radius are used an additional time when collected. We probably don't have any glass items, I believe, just yet. It's not saying we couldn't turn stuff glass. Frosty Bath Bomb. I mean, we could try to maybe work with that. We should pick up some block. They're already coming after us with a lot of attacks here. Seems like we're always probably going to be dropping a lot of stuff into the machine. I know there's some perks that kind of like do damage and stuff like that, I think, whenever stuff gets dropped back in. So those could be a good one to be on the lookout for. All right, so we did kind of say we want to just kind of litter the machine with stuff. Let's re-roll though. Gold Dagger, Paper Clip. Attacks first enemy for 2 damage, multiplied by strength. in our last run with the one of the debt levels, everything got more expensive. So even though we have some extra gold gaining from our Bernie's Lucky Paw, I don't know if Gold Dagger is good here. I tried doing marbles before and I just couldn't collect enough. Collects all plastic items inside a small radius, increases its damage by 5 for each collected item. Does 1 damage to the nearest enemy when collected. I don't know. I mean, we do have plastic stuff. The magnet, that's probably going to be hard to grab with our typical claws if it does attract a lot of metal items. So let's try the recycling bin. And I don't think I fully understand it, but I guess we'll play with it. Hey, junk jet. I think this was the one I was talking about. Deals 1 damage to a random enemy each time an item is added to the machine after the first turn. All right, so what do we think we want with him? Let's see, critical hit, companion, block, healing. I might just put in for healing early, just knowing that we're probably going to want some healing along the way. So let's do that. We can go for piggy banks. We're full health. I don't think that second piggy bank would have stayed grasped the claw if we weren't so close. See, that recycling bin's kind of big. It's going to be hard to grab. So we grabbed it. Let's see what happens. Okay, it did do damage, right? That's increases. Let's see, increases damage by 5 for each collected item. Okay. So I guess we could try to make. Well, we were gonna try to make stuff glass. Go with the glass cleaner. Maybe we just make a lot of stuff glass that can just keep grabbing the trash can. Or is that? It's a theory. Oh, it can only be used once. Okay. Kind of disappointing. Unless, is that scaling permanent by any chance? Each collected fluff heals for 1. Sure. Let's take a look at this. Collects all plastic items inside a small radius. Increases damage by 5 for each collected item. Deals 1 damage to the nearest item when collected. Okay. I don't think that's... Doesn't keep the upgrades as far as I can tell. Okay, it just... Oh no, even with an upgrade, it's still ethereal. I thought maybe if you upgrade it, maybe it's not ethereal anymore. Everything's expensive, so we don't necessarily need to go to a place that does the removal and the upgrades and the transmutes just yet. I know they're cheaper the lower down you are, but I think we just go to the fight in the chest. That dagger stuck in the honey looks kind of funny. Yeah, that glass cleaner might be able to be removed. We're not doing water stuff. Bingo card drops 10 coins in the machine when you pick up 4 identical items at once. I don't think we're going to have that. We don't have that high density of items. Like a particular item. Gives you the bomb buff. Explodes after 3 turns, deal 30 damage. I don't want any of those. Let's re-roll this. Snowball applies 4 frost to the nearest enemy. You know what? Magic wand. I like magic wand. Cuddly, each collected fluff heals you for 1. All right, we're getting all the health, the healing ones. Well, I guess we eventually have to find some other ones that are gonna kind of give us a game plan for damage, but yeah, I think we should probably turn a lot of stuff poison, plastic, and then hopefully the trash bin will be, you know, a strong hit. Pebble, marble, big shield. Let's re-roll. None of these. Ring of strength. All right, let's drop to the bottom. All right, well, we will take it. We can use Tentacle Claw if we grab it. Okay, we have some attacks coming in, not just barely. So let's try to grab a little shield. And actually, we're supposed to get a buff on him for each item we have in here. Okay, 76% damage increase. I guess I haven't been paying attention to our overall damage, and it's been a little weird with the plastic stuff. Trash can hit 40. Plastic knife, should probably throw that in. Retain up to 1 dodge. We don't have anything that gives us dodge yet. I will take the alchemist coupon. I think those could come in handy. Full health, so we just go for piggy banks. Oh, the ring is actually working with the... I can see it like pulsating here. So we get, I guess we get a little buff from the ring. Okay, I think it said I used it twice, which seems like it did there. Grab the ring again. I know we don't get the extra buff from it, but all right, what do we got here? Firestorm applies 2 stoked for each stack of fire. We're not doing that. Gain 1 strength when a companion attacks. We're not doing that either. Increase maximum health by 2 for each 10 coins. We are doing that. I think we're probably gonna end up spending a lot of our coins, but I will do that. All right, so we're gonna make stuff plastic. All right, we get a free one. All right, made all of our shields plastic. Maybe that's okay, because the recycling bin flex it. Don't necessarily. Oh, maybe we'll make the daggers plastic too. Try to get the trash bin to pop off. And I don't think we want to remove stuff. We get a buff for having more stuff. I think I saw the trash bin already taking in a bunch of items. healing flask. Like, I feel like we have decent healing now. Sponge, heat gun. Let's reroll one more time. Metal shield, small sword, great sword. We'll just add a small sword. Let's see, deals 21 damage already. It's funny, I didn't realize that junk jet would hurt everybody when it drops stuff, and I assumed that stuff like that usually like hurts the front enemy, you know? The enemy nearest to you, but I mean, it's just a nice synergy because this guy just automatically just takes some out at the end of each turn. And then we heal when stuff drops back in too, I believe. So let's re-roll. Let's throw another dagger. Health potion, sure. Okay. That's taken me quite a few attempts on some of my tries. All right, we got a big jackpot. Over 300 now. We still haven't hit it. Is that another like junk jet or something along those lines? It looks like it's... I'm trying to watch it as it's spinning down there. It looks like showing things being put back into the claw machine. All right, so we leave room. Yeah, junk jet deals 1 damage to random enemy. Oh, it's to a random enemy. That's why multiple people are getting damaged. And I will take magic wand. All right, so what have we taken already? We've taken... This is the wrong one to look at. So we've taken healing, that's all. Okay, so we haven't done anything else here yet. Let's see, damage, crits, fire, spikes, coins, poison, strength. All right, let's just do strength. Buff Walrus. Looks like we have some synergy between the potion and the glass cleaner. He is not attacking us, so let's maybe grab the claw, or whatever else we can grab. This guy does scale up pretty quickly, so we do have to be mindful of that. What? Recycling bin grabbed a ton of stuff. 118 damage, nice. If we can grab a couple items, or we might be able to get the kill. Not, we're eating some damage. Another junk jet that stacks him infinitely too. So see if we can upgrade a couple items. Maybe we'll... What are our more important items to upgrade? It increases the amount of Maybe it's these plastic items. It increases their overall effectiveness and slows down their decay. All right, I'm not going to transmute anything because we're poor. Although I do see the transmuting helping with the trash bin a lot. So yeah, it's okay. Junk just going crazy now. I don't want any of these. I don't think I want any of these. I don't want poison. I will take heat gun. Try to grab ring while it's got like double uses on it. Yeah, we have enough defense already. Yeah, junk jet is doing work. This guy's gonna die from everything being put back in the machine. Another heat gun, another syringe, another magic wand. Let's put another heat gun in. Alright, what can we get from the big wheel? I will take another plastic knife. Lucky potion, no. Like a flame sword, no. Here's this block of wood items. I think we just leave. I don't need any of those. This is a scary boss to me because I've accidentally one-shot myself against him. So I do have to be mindful when we go up against this guy. First item, each turn is used twice. Sure. This guy has a mirror effect at one point, and I think I one-shot myself with a strong gold dagger at some point. So we're safe this first round, but follow-up rounds I'll have to be mindful. Okay, so let's see what this says. Reflex one attack or debuff back to the attacker. Okay. So I feel like we should try to do like weaker attacks. Like I see magic wands over here, which aren't particularly strong. We definitely don't want to grab the trash bin. Okay, so we've cleared those. So we're safe now. All right, big trash bin. He's 107 health. Let's see where he's at. Yeah, he took over 100 health, 100 damage just from things being dropped back in. Attack supply to frost. That's really good. 50% of your poison gets removed at the end of each turn. I mean, we do have a little bit of poison, but I think just applying frost is, you know, the clear winner here. Let's transmute a few more items. I'm going to make this plastic because I don't care a ton about it. So if it gets... Oh, it already is plastic. Never mind. Let's see. Transmute. Transmute. See, dagger's already plastic. You're plastic. The ring... the ring has a little bit of use to be still glass if it falls in, you know, near the glass cleaner. Those are all plastic. All right. I mean, the more things that just get eaten, it just buffs up. Oh, that's already plastic. Just buffs up the trash can and then makes a better junk jet. So probably too poor to upgrade at this point. We are. It's fine. Not the one I was trying to go. I misnavigated. Your boy's not great with the keyboard movement. All right, no attacks, so we don't have to worry a lot about defense right here. Oh, this guy's almost dead already. Just from Junk Jet. Junk Jet is super strong, especially with this character. Let's re-roll. Amulet of Strength, sure. Wow, this this is eating like everything. They have only 46 damage. I expected more out of that, but oh, that's he just dies from Junk Jet. Okay. Reroll. Reroll. Treasure chest. Attacks the nearest enemy for 13 damage. Opens up when submerged at the end of your turn. And adds 3 random items to the claw machine. Once submerged, so it must be in water, I'm guessing. Energy drink. I don't think we're getting that much block that we really want to turn into strength. Let's just skip here. I could see us losing our strength actually being a fairly big negative. Alright, we take a little damage here from the back guy. And he's gonna get junk jetted. No, we'll skip. Did we not just fight this moth? Is this a different thing? I thought this was the moth that we just fought. Increase critical hits. That sounds like our winner, since the other one had to do with poison and we're not doing poison. Okay, so it's the moth guy again. I wasn't sure if you could repeat boss fights. Apparently you can. I could see there was an item where it like removes everything from the claw machine and gives you block like per item removed. Like I could see that just being a strong item to have here with this guy. Or with, I'm sorry, with Junk Jet, I should say, in particular. Okay, before we grab Trash Can, we got to make sure that he's not reflecting reflecting damage back at us. Oh, and it gets used twice too, if it's the first item we grab. So that's, I like that. It's sort of enemy. Apply 5 frost to all enemies or get 1 coin each time you attack. Let's do the permafrost. 172, so we probably could upgrade 1 or 2 items at the blacksmith. Yeah, let's do it. See, important. Probably should have went to the little gambling house first just to see. Increase strength by another 2 if we upgrade it. Doesn't feel worth the 142 gold. Let's maybe upgrade the magic wands. All right, good. We have some money to play here still. I wish they would leave the blacksmith rooms open until you left the floor. Like if we wanted to actually go back after doing other things, but I don't think that would hurt to have it that way, but we're not having any luck here. Does that mean we're gonna get the jackpot? Convert all strength into block. I don't want that. I will take the strength potion though. All right, I want to block a little bit here. Okay, at least we didn't, as they grab that strength potion when we had no use for it, but kind of wanted that shield, that plastic shield we went after. Oh, we got it now when we still have no strength, but Junk Jet does Junk Jet things and cleaned up a lot of the bad guys already. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Sure, another magic wand. All right, I don't think we'll be able to grab the chest that's above the Harlequin or whatever her name is. So we'll just attempt to grab one of the other ones. Or two of the other ones. See, we could take both of these if we want, pick up to 2. You know what? Sure. I guess at this point I'm not super worried about the self-damage, but as I self-damage myself a whole bunch when I probably don't have to. I will take that since I took so much damage for it. All right, I wonder if we get that twice since it was the only item we grabbed. Or the first item we grabbed too. We'll see. Alright, we do have to be careful because we did hurt ourselves a lot in the last event. Oh, this guy's almost dead. This guy is dead. I'm just gonna keep grabbing these magic wands. No, okay, it's fine. I feel like at this upper difficulty, like Bernie's Claw, would they give us extra gold? Almost feels like a necessary thing to grab. Because even with it, I'm still having trouble kind of doing much of anything in terms of upgrades and transmutes and stuff. Maybe the little tokens that give free transmutes and upgrades are more important now. I'll probably grab recycling bin next turn. We'll attempt to grab recycling bin next turn, I should say. Alright, you should probably die from Junk Jet. Yes, okay. You only pick up a single item, it gets used twice. Shredder, let's go with natural strength. Picky could be good if we like picked up, you know, like the recycling bin, you know, later on and got multiple uses of it, but Natural strength will just work on everything else, every other hit. So we're floor 17 going on to floor 18, so we're almost at the end. Upgrade and remove. I don't think we want to remove. If anything, we want to transmute. As I said, we did grab a bunch more magic wands. We can upgrade one of them. Although we have several things that are no longer plastic, we should try to transmute a few more if we can. Ring of strength, I'm okay with that being glass. That dagger is metal. Healing flask is plastic. That's plastic. That's plastic. Amulet of strength. Maybe I kind of want that available. Same thing with the strength potion. All right. These guys can be plastic. All right. More food for the trash bin. Grab, got the strength and the big ol' sword. Oh, he stole my trash bin, that jerk. I needed that. Okay, not a big deal. Reroll once. Attacks nearest enemy, dealing 3 damage plus 1 damage for every 4 fluff in the machine. I don't think we were adding fluff here. But reroll one more time. Here, we'll just take Dart Arrow. Just good to have stuff in the machine, right? We get a buff for that. Yeah, at least we start off with a little bit of strength, so that strength potion wasn't completely useless. Trash bins eating everything. Okay, so I think I was a little confused because I thought I had double use of items from the machine. The first item each turn. So it's not, doesn't count both claws. It's specifically the first turn claw, I believe. Spiky stress ball. Just another magic wand, I guess. All right, there's the big guy. Natural strength. Alchemist coupons don't matter anymore. Let's try to get that amulet of strength. And then maybe the potion of strength. We'll just skip there. Oh, we missed. That's fine. We get a little more health the more money we have, so it doesn't hurt to try to grab a little more. All right, so we meet again. Let's see, we'll have to try to do a big recycling bin if we can. We'll try to do a bigger... I guess we could try to do the strength potion at this point now too. You can see he's got more health than usual. Well, I don't say more than usual. I don't recall. I feel like he's usually at like 1.1, 1.01, something like that. Where's all the good stuff? All right, he's attacking for a little bit. As we're trying to grab stuff, we're just pushing more into the recycle bin. Hopefully it lands on top and we can snatch it up like at first. Can we grab that and only that? Yes, we can. Oh, okay. We must have crit on that second hit. First hit was 200 some, second hit was 400 some. All right, he's probably just gonna get junk jetted to death here. Almost. Oh, these magic wands. All right, can we kill him with a plastic knife? Yes, we did. All right. So there's a Garbage Greg, I believe his name. Yeah, Garbage Greg. So overall, I think he worked really well with Junk Jet. That's what I'll say for him. Besides that, was he? I mean, I guess he got the strength buff from just having stuff in the machine, but I mean, this recycling bin ended up being a lot stronger than I thought it would be. I guess that's, I mean, it's obviously why it's ethereal. It can only be used once, but yeah, that I mean, that was not saying it could one-shot people because it took a couple turns for it to like to absorb the plastic stuff, but it definitely was our main damage carry along with Junk Jet. So I hope you enjoyed that one. That was Garbage Greg Dungeon Clawler. We're gonna move on to the next character, which I think was like Annie Bunny or Ann Bunny, which was actually my last character that I unlocked. I was having trouble unlocking her, and I finally got it. So hopefully that'll be next run. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, catch you next one. Take care.